What is good, YouTube? This is Vortex. I'm back with another upload here. This is pretty much just my my focus on Android 17 and 18, as well as Piccolo. During the Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power, moving forward with episode 102 coming out coming out tomorrow night on the East Coast for me, and whatever the time basis of where you stay at on your time zone. But anyway, guys, just wanted to do a real quick upload here, just pretty much just talking about my prediction for who what Z fighter or Z fighters will be eliminated next within the next. I would probably give it about roughly 6 to 8 episodes coming moving forward between episodes 102 to about like 110. So I was at work yesterday. It was very random too. I was at work and I ended up just was doing my job, and it just came out of nowhere. The thought just came out of nowhere, and I was just like, I'm actually roll with that. I'm actually gonna I'll do a video for it, and one of my buddies, I ended up texting him like immediately that thought. So so basically, guys, what I'm thinking is, when it comes to episodes 102 to about like 110, again, this is predictions. This isn't anything like anything like groundbreaking or spoilers or anything like that. But because I don't me personally, I steer clear from spoilers when it comes to DBS. There's a couple of YouTube channels that I follow that they actually push out spoiler information, and I stay clear away from those videos until I actually watch the episodes myself, when they air, or actually technically the very next morning when I'm up in the morning, because usually I'm asleep at night, between the hours of 8 and 10, on my side of the world. So whenever DBS does, whenever the full sub version becomes available to watch, I'm usually asleep, so I miss out on it, and I catch it in the morning, just before work, or as I'm heading to work, or when I'm at work before I get started. But anyway, guys, back to what I was saying, trying not to get off topic here, but pretty much it hit, this thought hit me. I text my buddy, and I just text him and said, hey, you know what, these two specific fighters in Universe 7, I feel will be eliminated, and I'll give my reasons why in a second. But pretty much I feel like either Android 18 will be eliminated, or Piccolo will be eliminated, or both will be eliminated within the next 8 episodes to come. Again, it was very random when this popped up in my head, and I just ran with it, and I said, you know what, let me just put a prediction video up for me on my YouTube, see what you all think. So basically, here's why the thought hit me. I feel like, again, granted, you could look at all the other Z fighters like Master Roshi and Tien, and those who aren't that powerful in this fight. Granted, Master Roshi and Tien could go out within the next 3 to 4 episodes. But I feel like the basis why I say Android 18 first is because Krillin just went out 2 episodes ago. Getting like I said in my last video, he got distracted, just like a few other fighters in all these other universes had gotten distracted, and then they got eliminated. Again, Krillin one of them. Basically because yes, Android 18 has 17 in her corner, and that the key thing to remember is that 17 even told Android 18 like, yo, like, we we don't get tired, so we have that as our advantage. And it's true, because the androids, they don't get tired. They really don't. They can definitely fight and keep fighting, until basically somebody eliminates them. The reason why I say Android 18 will get eliminated is because Krillin's on her husband's on the sideline cheering for her. And I also, I just feel like at any given point, Krillin in his, you know, in his respective position where he's at, him sitting on the sideline cheering for his wife, he could easily, basically, he could easily distract his wife. Again, another distraction on that cheese. Distract his wife by yelling her name and saying like go or something like that, and then it throws her off for a split second. Or he may even bring up their daughter and yelling cheers towards his wife, and that distracts her, and then she gets eliminated. Again, like I said, guys, this was random for me yesterday. It just popped in my head and I ran with it, and I really dissected my own thought process on why these specific two would get eliminated. And again, you have, like I said, she has Android 17. She has them in them two teaming up. They are a force to be reckoned with. Again, they don't tire out, but I feel like Android 17 would still be perfect to stay in the tournament a little longer within the past the next 8 episodes. And Piccolo, with Piccolo being who he is, a lot of us grew up watching Piccolo. A lot. For me, that's the thing, guys. For me, I started watching DBZ late. When it was probably what? Because I started watching DBZ in like early 2000s. Randomly came across it on my TV, and I was just like, "What's this?" But I was, this was the dub version, the TV version, so it wasn't the sub back in the 90s, early 90s or whatever. So I missed out on Dragon Ball. So I only assumed DBZ was the only Dragon Ball anything before a few years afterward when I found out that there was a Dragon Ball. I mean, they always talked about during the episodes, during the Dragon Ball Z episodes, early in this, early in the Dragon Ball episodes, that Goku was younger. They always showed him and Bulma, younger, doing stuff together. But I never, it never clicked for me to be like, well, if they're showing this, then this, the footage that the past that they're showing must be real type of thing. I wasn't thinking that at the time when I was younger. So I came in late on the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z spot. So I ended up getting Dragon Ball mostly all the seasons on DVD, but then eventually finished the rest of the Dragon Ball series online. But DBZ, I literally, within the past like seven years, I've literally watched DBZ seasons 1 through whatever, practically almost once a year. Now it's been a couple of years since I actually sat down to rewatch those those episodes. It's definitely due time for me to rewatch Dragon Ball Z, because again, it's one of my favorite animes. It's like literally like number 1, and then Bleach is number 2. Naruto's right behind it. So, but yeah, Piccolo. Back to what I was saying. Piccolo, I feel like he would probably get knocked out the tournament quicker than Gohan would, because a lot of fans are really hoping that Gohan gets a new form and he actually really lives up to what he was supposed to when he was since he was a kid, and he hasn't done that, and a lot of us are still pissed off about that, because Gohan's supposed to be that he's supposed to be that guy. He really was supposed to be the next. He was supposed to be the one, and Mom Dukes, Chi-Chi, kept him in the books, and he granted he grew up, he got married, he has his baby, and it's a part of life, but at the same time he's still the Saiyan blood in him should be what keeps him going and keep training and stuff. But he never did that. So it is what it is. I just wish that Gohan would have he would still be a force to be to be reckoned with if he would have stuck with his training on top of his schooling. You know, schooling is still important. Yes, granted, yes it is. But his Saiyan blood should still push him to should have still pushed him to train and get stronger and stuff. But oh well, we're working with this version of Gohan now. But yeah, like I said, guys, most of the fans are pretty much hoping that Gohan gets this new form and he does this thing, and that's why I'm saying like Piccolo. I feel like Piccolo will go out first, and I actually think like Piccolo would go out, not go out first, but just go out period. But I feel like Piccolo will go out because he would still possibly try to protect Gohan at some point within the next 8 episodes during the tournament, and that will again, as always, out of the 2-3 times that Piccolo saved Gohan in their lifespan of knowing each other, he pretty much died all those times. But this time it will just be a quick knockout out the tournament, because he's pretty much stepping in to save Gohan again. That's just my thesis on that. So again, as far as the other Z fighters, the less powerful ones, they could go out before Android 18 and Piccolo, and from my theory, but I just feel like these are the reasons why they would go out. Again, just predictions. You all may think I'm crazy for this, but again, it was just a random thought, and I, like I said, I ran with it. It came on me just hit me during my work. I was at work. It just came out of nowhere. I was like, I'm gonna just go with it. I'm gonna just do this upload real quick and give you all my thoughts. So as we're preparing for that, I might do more videos on what I think of who might go out next, of who of maybe something like on Frieza or something like that. We'll see. I still feel like I think I did put a comment on a Facebook post that wasn't even Dragon Ball Super focused. I just put it on there, and the one thing I mentioned was pretty much I felt like Frieza was gonna cheat, and I still feel like Frieza's gonna cheat, because he's we all know him. He's technically probably one of the, if not the most selfish cat in the tournament, because he still wants to kill Goku. That's his main focus. So I think he'll last long. I think he'll last in the tournament longer too. I don't see him going out anytime soon. Probably more so closer to the end of the tournament. But we'll see about that. We'll see what happens with that, with him. So, but yeah, guys, like I said, that's pretty much all I had to say with this video, because like I said, it just hit me just came across my thoughts, ran with it. So I'm gonna do a video real quick. I thought I was gonna do it yesterday, but I didn't. So I said, let me do it now while I'm up on my day off. So with that, guys, I'm about to be out. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this prediction video. Leave some comments. Let me know what you all thought. Let me know your thoughts. What are your predictions? Do you have any predictions on who might go out next? And I know we're all looking forward to seeing Goku versus like Jiren and Toppa and a couple of other stronger, and probably even Goku versus Hit again. So that we're all looking forward to that. I mean, we still want Vegeta to last through most of the tournament. It would be a shocker if Goku goes out before Vegeta. But at the same time, a lot of fans might also feel like Goku, Vegeta should be the winner. A lot of fans want Vegeta to probably win this tournament. So that would be actually be a great thing, in my opinion, and a lot of our opinions. So, but we'll see. We'll find out. But yeah, guys, I'm about to be out, so be sure to hit that like button, leave comments, let me know what you all thought. Subscribe to my channel if you feel up to it. Be sure to look out for my episode 9 reaction to My Hero Academia coming up in a few hours today, probably 9 and 10 probably. But other than that, guys, I'm out. Holla at y'all later. Peace.